particular relationship. If you are single as fuck, this probably won't resonate with you either, and you should go check out that reading. I have not uploaded them for November yet, but I will. So with that said, I will also say that this is a general reading. I'm not honing in on any one person's energy, so this will resonate for some and it will not resonate for others, okay? If it doesn't resonate, please do not try to make it fit or feel angry that it doesn't. Because again, this is a general reading. If it's a personal reading and it's that far off, okay, yeah, you know, you have every right, but general, this is for all, okay? So, Pisces, let's see what your overall energy is, my dating singles for the month of November. Never-ending story. Uh-oh. What's this about, Pisces? You might be dealing with somebody who is very insecure, and like that's hard to deal with, okay? And you know what I mean by insecure is it's like they always have a chip on their shoulder. It's like you could give them a compliment, but it's like, you know, well, what did you mean by that? Okay, here's a good example. I was actually talking to a guy once, and I said to him, "Oh my God, you have such a cute voice. I could listen to your voice all day." Like, he took offense to that, and I'm like, what's wrong with that? And if I'm cute, and I'm like, cute and sexy, like, maybe I should have said sexy, but, you know, it just seemed that sexy seemed a bit over the top. Cute seemed kind of more mild and better. So somebody like that who would take offense, that's a chip on your shoulder. It's somebody who's insecure, and it's always the victim, and it's really heavy energy to deal with. Others of you, it's like whoever you're primarily dating, it's like back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and it just can't seem to fully solidify into a commitment, and you could just be like completely over that. For others of you, you are the one feeling quite insecure, and you might feel as though it's just like every person you meet or date, it's just the same thing over and over, and you're just tired of it, okay? You really want a change. So I'm going to pull some tarot cards to get a better feel of what this never-ending story is about. For some, this could be a gosh darn ex that you are dealing with. I will be uploading a Case of the X tarot videos as well, so you might want to check that out if that is the case for you. Definitely some of you could be dealing with an ex, and it's just like, no matter what your situation is, this energy is just like, I'm so tired of this, I want to change, So let's see what it is about, Pisces. Alright, we have the World. Yay! This means that this shit is going to end, okay? This never-ending story, this never-ending cycle where you're just like, oh, shoot me now. The World coming out first. It is coming to an end for you, my dear Pisces friend. Yeah, and some of you, it's bad an ex. And it's really wearing you down inside, okay? If this isn't an ex that's, you know, in and out, that's, you know, where it's time to complete this cycle and be done, it could be somebody that you are very fond of. Like, you feel so sweet on them, you just adore them, and that's what keeps you kind of hanging on. But again, that's changing this month, okay? It's definitely changing, and some of you I feel like it's whatever it is, it's just kind of been grating on you inside slowly, and it's in November, you're really feeling that, and I think many of you, you know, end the relationship for whatever reason. Now, also, for those of you who it's like, oh, I just keep meeting the same shitty kind of person, and I can't take it anymore. Like, do I have bad luck in romance? Like, what is going on? I feel like that's changing, and something really just lovely and sweet is coming into your life. And it could be somebody new, somebody, a past life connection, a soulmate connection. It can also mean this is somebody you've known before. It doesn't mean you guys had to date. You could have known them in childhood. It could have been somebody you went to school with, like a high school sweetheart, or even elementary school, okay? It's just, there's an element of innocence and nostalgia and tenderness and sweetness in this card. And so, for some, this is what's coming for you in November, okay? When you are at your wit's end, you're like, I'm gonna just pull my hair out. It's coming, okay? It's the end of that old energy. So let's take a look at what's going on the second half of November for you guys. And somebody, for some, it's like you meet somebody who lives in maybe a different state or different country than you, or you reconnect with somebody, and it's like everything is so perfect, but this never-ending story in the Strength card is about the fact that it's like, okay, here's this perfect relationship, but it is not in my state or even my country or, whatever. So it's hard on you. So let's see. Alright, so here we have this Empress, and she's reversed. So this is like, if this is an ex, and they're in and out, this is telling you there's no fertile energy there. There's no real new beginning. It's time to move on from this energy. Very strong paired with that World card right there. Yep. But some of you, nope, we don't want to let this go. Ooh, but we need to. Yeah, some of you really don't want to let this person go, even though there's this energy of just a constant struggle. It's like it just can't seem to get started. If you are a Pisces who is holding on to a specific person, the idea of being with somebody, or like a very specific person that you want to be with, like you haven't been with them or anything, but you really want to, or an ex, it's like you're holding on to it, but you really need to let it go because it's draining you of your energy inside, okay? And again, I don't see that changing. And if there is something nice and new that shows up this month for you guys, I would give that a chance instead of holding on to whoever this person is, whether it's just somebody you're dating or an ex, or if you just are really obsessing over being with a specific person. Like, that energy's not going to change. Never ending story. And November is the month where you need to, make the action to do something about it. So let's see what the romance angels have to add to this. Romantic feelings. Yep, somebody you like and feel a very good connection to. Oh, what have I been saying, Pisces, this whole video? I'm a Pisces too, so I understand. Oh, yeah. Oh. Pisces. If it's an ex, for sure, let that shit fucking go. Like, good night. Goodbye. No way, no day, ever again. Because look at this. Release your ex so that you can find true love. Now, some of you may be having struggles dating because you're still really hung up on an ex and you're holding on to that and hoping and wishing and praying. And believe me, that energy comes in between, and you don't want that kind of energy existing when you meet somebody new, okay? Because it doesn't allow for a solid foundation to be established. And so for those of you who are struggling, letting a significant ex relationship go, like it's in and out, or maybe it's just gone, but it's still very much alive in your mind and in your heart. Or if you've been dating kind of the same person off and on, but it's just bullshit, like let it go. It's not serving you. It's draining you. It's gnawing away at you. It's wearing you down inside. It's stealing from your internal strength and power and self-esteem. So it's not helping you. And you might think, oh my God, this is the most perfect person in the whole world for me. Shut your damn mouth. I'm not even hearing it. Okay, fine. You might think that, but based on these cards, the universe is saying, let that shit go. I got something way better for you on the horizon. And this could show up in November. This is your cards for November. So, this is what's happening. So if there is somebody really awesome that comes along, and you're still hung up on somebody else, let whoever you're hung up on go. Huge sign from the universe saying, pick the new. The cycle with this person has ended. It is complete. And maybe this never-ending cycle here is like, you won't let it go, okay? If you aren't letting it go, and you'll know if that speaks to you or not, obviously this is general, that's not going to be the truth for everybody. But if you aren't letting it go, you need to. And I know that that's hard and it's painful, but I promise you, Pisces, there is something so much better on the horizon, and you'll be happy for it. And I will tell you this, I will share my own story with you. I met somebody, and I'll tell you what, I've never, not even the love of my life, did I have that just initial crazy connection with, okay? There was no words to explain it, and I just was like, wow, I am positive I'm supposed to be with this person. And he reciprocated the entire way. And then at the very end, when it's time to take things to the next level, bam, he was gone like a ghost. And I was like, wait, how on earth could I have a connection like that with somebody for them to just become an apparition out of nowhere? Because I'll tell you what, there were times when I was like, I wanted to say, can I take a picture of you while you're looking at me? Because the way you look at me makes me feel like I'm the only girl that exists in this whole world. And oh my God. Yeah, so I get it, Pisces. You come into these connections, you are a Pisces, okay? You are always gonna feel connections and emotions much stronger and deeper than many of the other zodiac signs, okay? So connections will always feel more intense for you. So even though it's feeling intense for you and you think in your head, oh my God, this is a perfect person for me, that might not be the case whatsoever, okay? And then long story short, turns out he's a huge jerk, and the universe spared me a lot of heartache, okay? Because I would have totally fell for that guy, oh my God. But he wouldn't have treated me the way I deserved, and the universe spared me that, and I'm grateful for that, because honestly, I'd rather have true love than to be stuck in this energy. And look at both of these cards. They both have their hands over their face, and they're just exhausted. Okay? It's time. The time has come to clear your energy, and that's the truth. So, Pisces, something beautiful is coming in November or December for you guys. Something really beautiful. And whatever's not serving you romantically, let that shit go and just have ultimate faith and trust in the universe that this right here is on its way to you. When you let go, okay, and open yourself up to the new, okay? True love. So, even if you feel like the ex is your true love, trust me, there's more. like I said, I was with my ex for 11 years, and he was truly the love of my life. I am positive I was never in love before I met him. And then I never thought I would ever connect. And then I connected with this other person and it didn't work out. But it's for the best that it didn't work out with either, okay? That's the hardest pill to swallow. But now that I'm at this point, I can tell you guys, what is meant for you will always find its way. Always. And what is not meant can never really find its way. And the more you can just accept that and trust that the universe has your back and is sparing you by the rejection that you may receive, it's so much better. And honestly, that's really what's happening, I promise. So that's what I have for you, Pisces, for the month of November 2017. You dated